So in today's tutorial we are going to do a super duper cute little treat. It's going to be super fast. It's super easy. Everything we purchased from the Dollar Tree and the 99.999 store. And so this project, seriously, you can do several of them, and it won't cost you not that much money. It's gonna cost you something. I was gonna say it's gonna cost no money. If only everything was free, right? But anyway, it is gonna cost you some, but it's not gonna break your wallet, because like I said, everything we're going to get from the Dollar Tree and from the 99.99 store, and they are super duper cute. Let me show you what we are going to be doing today. So it's been super duper hot these past few days. That's why you've seen me in cutoff shirts, because it's been hot. And then I haven't even really did my hair. I've just had my hair like just there. And so that's why I've been wearing a hat, because I don't want to do my hair. So anyways, so these are super duper cute. I'm going to show you guys right now what we're going to do. So look at these little frames that we are going to be doing. And these frames change. So here's this one. Okay. Then we have Uncle Tom. This is Uncle Tom right here. Okay. And I forgot to tell you, this was Aunt Sarah. And then this is Uncle Robert. And then Grandma Ann. Do not ask me to tell you guys their names again, because I'm totally going to forget, because you know I am not good with names. But that was Tom, Sarah, and Robert. But anyway, these are the frames that we are going to be doing. They're super duper easy, guys. Like I said, everything you're going to find it at your Dollar Tree and your 99.99 store. And I'm not going to waste any more of your time, guys, because I know you guys want to get down and dirty. So let's get down to dirty, boo-boos, and I will see you in a bit. Hola, my little crafty monsters. So these are the materials that we are going to be using. We will be using some little spider web and some spiders, but for the main part, we're going to use these frames that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And those photos on the bottom, I picked those up at the 99.99 store. So those were actually supposed to be just like paper frames that you could just put up like that, but I wanted them to look actually really realistic, so I'm gonna put them in some frames. These are like those ones where they change faces when you look at them in an angle. These are so cool, and you get 4 of them for 99 cents. You cannot go wrong on that, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these little bad boys in half. Then I'm going to open up these little frames, and then we are going to be painting these with some basic matte black paint. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because for some reason the matte paint will kind of give you more of that little haunted look and stuff like that. And this is going to be super easy. This project, guys, is like fast and easy, like I said, and it's very affordable to do. You could go ahead and make a few of these to put around your home, or if you're going to have like a little gathering or something, you guys could go ahead and make these as little party favors and stuff like that, because they're so inexpensive. It is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and prep our little area. You guys have seen me use this frozen paper, and this is by Reynolds, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put this out so that I could go ahead and paint these little bad boys, and then we're going to let these basically dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and give them one coat, guys. One coat with this paint, the Waverly's paint. They are super amazing paints because they're so thick. Honestly, to tell you the truth, one coat is all it really took. And even if it wasn't like a perfect coat, it doesn't really matter, because these are haunted little frames, and so they're not supposed to look beautiful and neat. They're supposed to look a little distressed and, you know, a little bit like they've been out there for over 100 years. And so we're going to go ahead and just continue to paint these little bad boys. This is going to be probably the most tedious part, because after these are basically dried and ready to go, you guys are going to see how fast it is to actually make these. I really kind of don't want to put too much decorations on these frames because I wanted the focus point to be the actual picture, and when people look at it in a certain angle, how the picture actually kind of like changes. And so I want that to be the focus point. So I don't want to go ahead and add too much decorations onto these, but I am going to add a little spider web and little spiders just to kind of give them more of that little Halloween touch and that little, like they've been out there for 100 years, like I said. And so this is the last of the frame that we're going to do. I haven't really even painted the inside part of the frame because honestly, you're not really going to be able to tell because the color was a dark color anyway. I just wanted that gold to kind of go away. And so now I'm just wiping off my little paint brush, and now we're completely done. So these are really dry now, and that is thank you to to video, right? That it went from wet to dry in like a second. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting these together. One of the little frames, you're gonna notice that it kind of didn't dry completely, so it kind of smudged my little table area, so I had to clean that. But anyway, so this is the way we're going to be putting these together. I'm just placing the glass and then the picture that we bought, and then I even left that little paper on the inside that it comes with just to kind of give it a little bit more of a security. And then we're just going to go ahead and close those the way you normally would close the frames. This is like super duper cool. Like, I'm telling you guys, I really like how these came out, so I definitely am going to be making some more because I do have I did buy some more of these pictures because, like I said, I wanted to do more for all around the house. Even though they're the same pictures, I mean, they still kind of give that little Halloween look. And so these are the frames. These are all done, put together. How cute is that, right? Painting those frames black really did do a really good number on these. And then those pictures were like the perfect size that fit into these frames. So we're gonna go ahead now is kind of bring out all kinds of our little basic little decorations that we are going to use. I am going to be using these glitter tarantulas, and I will be using some of these little plastic ring spiders. But of course, we're going to cut out the ring part. But so we're going to go ahead and do that. I was originally going to put 2 ring spiders and one of those glitter ones, but I just ended up doing one-on-one. You guys are going to see. Working with the web was actually pretty cool too. I really like the look that it gave these frames. However, because my hands are so rough and so dry that it was, oh my god, it was just crazy because the web was like getting caught in my little, I call them tiny fingers, those little skins that you have on the side of your fingers sometimes when they're too dry. And so I kept fighting with the web on that. You guys are going to see. It's just, I mean, it was just really bad. But anyway, this is the web that we're going to be using. I bought those at the 99-cent store. So like I said, guys, most of everything that we are going to be using for this project came from the 99 or from the Dollar Tree. I did not use anything else there. So now I'm just going to go ahead and set my glue gun on, and we're going to go ahead and let that heat up while I cut the back of these little rings. I was going to use my scissors, but I just decided to use these because for some reason this actually cuts it really flat, and so it cuts them like butter. So I went ahead and I was cutting 2 per frame, but like I said, I don't end up using 2 per frame, so I ended up just having the other 4 as spares that I could go ahead and use in a different project. So now we're going to go ahead and just stretch out this little web. I'm telling you guys, the web is like really hard to kind of work with when you have dry fingers. But anyway, so what I'm doing right here is I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the corners of these frames because I just noticed when I had opened it that one of the frames that I bought was broken on the corner. Those corners are not really that great. These frames are like 99 cents and $1, and they're plastic, so they're kind of like a little cheapy. So one of the frames was broken, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and fix that with some hot glue. And then I just thought, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just hot glue all the corners of every frame just to go ahead and get those secure and make sure that they don't ever split open again. Not like you can't glue them, but I just wanted to go ahead and take care of that. Once the glue actually set, then I started going ahead and adding a little bit of my spider web. Now I'm not going to go too heavy, and I'm only going to go on each corner of the of each frame. Just one corner I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to secure it with the hot glue because this hot glue would be just make sure that those spider webs stay intact the way you want them to. And I'm just using a little rubber finger protector just so that it could go ahead and protect me. Now, like I said, I just used one spider for right here and then the glitter spider on the opposite corner. I'm going to change up every frame. Every frame is going to be like a different corner, a different way that I put the spider web. So you guys are going to basically see that. And that's our first frame down, guys. And now we have 3 more to go. So on this one, I'm going to go ahead and just do it light web, and I'm going to go ahead and do that from the bottom part. Like I said, I'm going to just change it up on each frame so they're not identical. And I just want them to be a little bit different. Please excuse Monkey. Monkey wants to get inside the room, but I can't really get up and let him in right now because we are in the process of recording, boo-boos. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down, and then our little spider, and then our little glittered one. Now on the glitter one, because it's actually just holding on to the legs, I just basically put a little glue dot on the legs, and wherever it touches, that's where we're going to go ahead and attach the little spider to that. So now we have 2 down, we have 2 more to go, guys. And so right here, I'm going to go ahead and just continue doing the little spider webs. You guys don't really have to use a spider web if you guys don't want. If you guys just want to go ahead and add the spiders just like that, I mean, you guys could also do that. But I just thought the spider webs kind of gave it a cute little accent to these little Halloween frames. I've seen a lot of these little frames like at Michael's, and like I've seen them also like at the Halloween stores that you guys usually see. I don't know if you guys have those in your town, but here in California, we have those like spirit stores, the Halloween Club, and all these other stores that pop up around Halloween so that they sell like costumes and everything that has to do with Halloween. So I've seen these frames there, and the frames are usually about $24 to even $45 a frame, depending on how big in size you're going to want it. And then some of them actually are battery operated where they talk, or you know, the lights, the eyes move or something like that. I mean, it could get pretty expensive. So when I actually saw these at the 99-cent store, the actual, you know, the picture itself, the 4-pack, I got super excited, where I ended up getting like 4 of those packs because I said I'm going to do a lot of these little frames. Because I mean, all I thought about was like, I'm just going to go to the Dollar Tree and buy these frames, and I'm going to paint them, and then I'm just going to put them all together, and it's just going to look amazing. And so that's what actually went into my head, and that's where I decided that that's how I'm going to go ahead and decorate these little frames. And I think that actually these are coming out pretty amazing. I am like really super satisfied with this. You guys are going to see these are super duper easy to do. There's nothing to it, no brainstorming, no like actual major cutting, no, I mean, this is easy. So these are basically manageable for you guys to do. I mean, you guys could go ahead and do these with the kiddos too if you guys want, just obviously supervised because there is a glass in there, but you guys could go ahead and, you know, do these. Hope you guys like these. Welcome back, my little crafty monsters. That is how easy it was to make these little frames. Like, do not tell me that it was not easy. This was super duper easy, guys. And so you guys could pick up all of your guys' supplies from the Dollar Tree and the 99.999 store. And you guys can make some of these and just like put them around your home. Or if you want to put these in your desk on your office, you know, like if you have like clients come over and stuff like that, well then this would be perfect. Or if you would like to give these out as like little gifts, or maybe even party favors if you're going to have like a little Halloween get together. I know they say not to be doing these things, but if you do have a little get together, you could definitely make some of these and put them like in your little food table, just as a little Halloween accents and stuff like that. I'm actually going to put these on my wall. I have a big wall in the entrance when you come into my home, and I usually have like, well, not I usually, I do have a bunch of frames, and they're like of my really close friends and their families, and then our kids and me and Miguel and all that good stuff. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of those frames down, and I'm going to replace them with some of these in between all of the frames. And I think it's going to be super duper duper cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you're new to this channel, welcome, boo-boos, welcome. And if you guys are just my regulars, well then welcome to you too, boo-boos. Thank you for coming back. And don't forget to like this video, because that would really definitely help out our channel. And share, guys. Come on, you guys gotta share. Don't be so stingy like that, boo-boo. Don't be trying to keep me to yourself. You know, you gotta share me around, boo-boo. There is plenty of love to go around. And also, too, before I forget, if you guys do make some of these and you guys actually would like to share it with us, I would love to see them, boo-boo. So you guys could go ahead and tag me on Instagram, Paper to Masterpiece, or Facebook, Paper to Masterpiece. I would love to see your guys' creations. And that is it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.